Morning show. We are here. Man, having a great time. I got my boys back here, man, and this is what we're doing right now, man. So I'm in the building. I'm back. Know it's been a long time, but don't worry about it. I missed y'all. I know you missed me too. It's cool. And I'm here, man. I'm in the building. I got my brothers here, man. If y'all don't know by now, this Saturday, tomorrow, it is the official Kings of Clean comedy tour. We bring it to Rochester, man. 2 shows, 6 p.m., 9 p.m. 6 o'clock, Mental Health Foundation of Rochester. The 9 o'clock show, Rock the Peace Organization, man, against gun violence, man. We are here, man. I'm going to get y'all to lunch, man. I'm going to introduce my guest right now, man. My 2 brothers, you know, from Philly by way now of Atlanta, living in Atlanta, doing their thing. They came on up, man. We tore Philly up, and we're going to do the same thing to Rochester, man. Comedy for a cause, man. This first brother right here, I talk about him all the time. Rochester, y'all know him. You know what I mean? He came down here about 2 years ago, tore the place up. Y'all been asking for him to come back, so he's back now, man. It's my mentor, the one and only, the name you know. Mr. Matt Black's in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
What up? Oh, man, I'm feeling great, man. Working too hard. I don't usually work this hard, but because it's you, I'll make an exception, brother. I'll make an exception. I'm doing really well. Official Kings of Clean, we here.
Clean is the building.
Rochester.
And my man, the one and only man, Camp Low, went down to Photos in the Improv last night. He went down to Carson the Comedy.
Yeah, Carson's, yeah.
And did his thing, man, you know what I mean? And it was a great show, did his thing. And listen, tomorrow, he is the host. He's what you call the Steve Harvey of our tour, man. He is the host with the most. He is in the building, the one and only Mr. Will Kent. What up, bro?
Good morning. What's up, bro? Good morning, everybody. What up, Rock? The Rock? That's where we at. We had the Rock. Okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing, then, you know.
Stupid, man.
I'm liable for that ass.
Seriously, man, he's a liability, man, at this point. I just want to say, even in the introduction to his who he is,
I don't want to be liable for that good Rochester ass whooping if I misconstrued their name. So I got the. It's cold out here. You ever had hands pulling you in the cold? Don't heal up quite as fast as you expect to. Neosporin don't really.
Neosporin? Somebody put a abrasion?
When they put the cold New York weather hands on you, it's not going to add up to an Atlanta ass whooping. I'm trying to tell you. It's a different type of, all right, I'm just go ahead and mind my business.
It's going down, man. We're going to have a great time, man. We're going to have a great time today. My boys are in the building, man. Going to cover a lot of topics, man. Make sure y'all call in 219-8889, man. Y'all call in, man. Got any questions from my boys here, man? We're going to rock out. Getting ready for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's gonna be fantastic. I got the Dunwoody dances. Shout out to Andre Dunwoody coming through. Dunwoody dances, man. The BMAs, Mr. Myers, Jamal Myers, and Jermaine Myers, Twin Towers, what I call them. So they're gonna be in the building. We got a lot of great people, man. Rock the Peace Organization, the Mental Health Association, man. So I'm excited about this, man. I'm really excited about what's going on and what we're doing. Like I said, comedy for a cause, man. Listen, man, y'all know what it is. I have a major announcement to make. I'll make it before the show is over, man. I'm excited, man. We're getting transitioned to the next level, and we're doing some big things, man. So I'm excited about what's next for Valentino, man, and the whole Bring the Funny team, man. BFT 2.0, man. We're gonna get some more music, man. Y'all know what we do. Old school R&B, old school hip hop. That's what we do. We're gonna get some music when we come back, man. I'm gonna let these fools act up and just do what they do, man. It's the Valentino in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM, man. #1 midday morning show in the land. Let's go. We are back. Yes, we are, man. I'm here. It's the Valentino in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM, man. I hope y'all locked in right now. Make sure y'all download the TuneIn app, man. And we're going to get it in today, man. We're going to have a great time today, man. I don't know what y'all thinking about, but I got the boys in the building.
Yeah.
I got the boys in the building, so I'm excited. I know they're excited, man. How y'all feeling, man? How was the trip? Let's get into that part of it.
Well, for me, I caught the bus up here.
Okay.
Greyhound, which is one of my favorite ways to travel.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. I hate Greyhound. Greyhound is, listen, y'all need to get y'all customer service right, man.
Oh,
you know, you get them ticket guys with them bad attitudes. You say one thing wrong, they put you off the bus. You can't even argue with them. I use the wrong rebuttal with the Greyhound people. They like, hey man, we're about to kick you off the bus. I said, excuse me, am I being detained or am I free to go? They don't only work with the police, man. Yeah. So I was delayed about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. How about you, brother Back?
It was awesomeness. I got a crazy layover thing going back and forth from here, but it was awesome, man. I basically had a 6-hour layover in Rochester's airport, but it was the best. It's like the nicest people in the world out there. So I go outside, to walk around, because I got this layover. So I go outside to walk around, and I notice people smoking vape cigarettes.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm a vapor. Okay, got my vape. I ain't had my vape.
Okay.
So when I go over there, it ain't like cigarettes. You can't nobody can give you a vape.
Yeah, you can't bum a vape. Can't bum a vape.
Yeah, so it was a sign. So the guy was like, what are you looking for? I said, no, I was just looking for, something to smoke. And he was like, okay, the smoking shelter is over there. The smoking shelter? Okay, this is where the people that actually smoke cigarettes have to go now. It's a shelter. You go over there, I'm telling you, it's real, like, homeless type people over there in the shelter. That's a shelter.
The shelter.
They over there. Yeah, they over there just like they smoke and they like this. Oh, what's going on, man? So, it's gonna get better. I'm like, what's gonna get better? I got a whole house. I don't need a shelter to go smoke. But anyway, they accommodate everyone at Rochester Airport. It's awesome. It's really nice.
I didn't really care because my aunt. So I left. My aunt gave me some what is it, THC to put in my vape. So that kept my spirits up.
They don't.
Is it THC?
We don't. We just did a.
Yeah, I know.
We just did a thing. We just did a
the
thing.
Clean Comedy.
Is the air on there? Y'all got the heat on there? Y'all keep the heat. I'm a little nervous.
What y'all not gonna do is sit up here and try to hold me accountable for some of the things that I say out my mouth. I've never declared myself one of the original or official
Yeah, it's official, bro.
kings of comedy. I'm hosting a clean comedy event,
Right.
and I'm trying my best to not to be unclean, but yeah, I was about to say it happens. See how that worked?
So
I could have went the other route.
when you got the news that you were hosting a clean comedy show, how did you react?
Automatically thought y'all had a phone number. Got the phone call. They said, hey, man, we want to bring you on board, man. We got the clean comedy. Got very nervous from the beginning. With scrambling, looking for penicillin pills, some clean urine, all types of things just to clean out my system. Wasn't that type of show they was talking about? They make clean, no cursing comedy, or as my big mama would say, no cussing. That's 2 S's, 1 I, N, and a G. Cussing. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've done clean shows before. It's all. I have to be honest with you. It's about the comedian. Right. It's not the event. It's not the show. It's not the fact that it's hard for anybody with comical talent to get on stage and do a performance or a set without cursing.
Okay.
It's just some people write different.
Right.
Some people structure their set different to where it's they want it to be one way off stage, but when you get on stage and them bright lights hit you, you can't pull out that paper and try to remember where the F-bomb is and the mother effer, the mother sucker.
You gotta know where to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but so I don't even know how long I'll be on this radio show right now. Y'all better get the bleep thing ready. It slips.
Oh God.
It slips.
It's so warm in here. Hey, listen. Rudolph put this show together in his sleep. Dead serious. Put this tour, not just this show, the whole tour. He put it together in his sleep. I was talking to him one day. He's like, you know what? I'm thinking about doing a tour. And I was like, that's cool. We can work out some details, try to get into it. What we gonna call it? Call it Kings of Clean Official. Okay, that's cool. That'd be something, man. I'm waiting for a month to go by, maybe. Call me the next day. Flyers in your inbox. Check the flyer out.
I like that.
What the feezy?
I love it. I love his
Get the inbox ready.
I love.
I went in there. I just said, all right, negotiation of rates of nothing. I'm on it.
Yeah, but see, Matt Black, you and Rudolph, y'all have history, you know.
Okay, here we go. Stop trying to separate yourself from the history. You and I have history.
No, me and you. Well, see, what the listeners don't know is that the host, Mr. Valentino, should be telling everyone. Me and Matt Black are cousins.
Yes.
Cousins of comedy, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cousins of comedy.
Shot. So we always have a difference of opinion because we can argue. It'll never really have to go to blows.
Right.
Number one,
It better not go to blows. I knock this boy. I will put him in the dirt. You hear me? Bam! Like Blade. Yeah, I heard him. But he my family, and I get a lot of phone calls if I put him in a pickle.
yeah, and I recover over at his mom's house. Nephew.
I get in trouble.
Yeah. I run over to his mom and tell her everything he did. She would give me his clothes. I come, baby, come put this on. This one of Matthew's old shirts.
He thought he replaced me. We was down there for the show, right? He thought he replaced me. So my mom got all this. This is funny. My mom got all this fake money. Like really.
Right.
So this how she get me. Let me set up how she got me. So she was going. She was at work. You know, I'm staying there while I'm in town.
Right.
So she like, baby. I said, Mom, you got any lotion or something like that? She's like, go look in the room on the TV. By the TV. So I'm like, all right, she got a dresser. Why is it by the TV anyway? She might have just used it. I go in there. It's a stack of 20s with his hundreds. It's a stack of $100 bills. Now prior to that, she done set it up and told me, I'm gonna talk to you later on. Me and your dad and came into some money. You know, older people come into money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we ain't win no money and we done came into some money. You don't got ass or nothing. So I was like, bet, like that's cool. She probably would give me a couple $. But when I go in the room and I see the stack of hundreds, it's like the 10 bands. I'm like, oh snap, she got money and she's keeping it stacked out. So I ain't say nothing.
Right.
I ain't even flip through it because I don't want to touch it.
Right.
I don't want nothing to be, the numbers to be off or nothing. Plus she gonna holler at me later. Man, this had to be the most fakest money ever in history. So she get Will. So Will there all night, one night. And
I spent the night over there.
So we
in your room.
So
twin
she
bed. Yo, man, still got a twin mattress in his own room. Number one, what are you still doing with your own room at your mother's house?
yeah, I got my own room. I'm kid. I'm almost 50. My mom is not giving my room
I
up.
apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
So now Will's there. Will taking my place apparently. Then that morning, my mom get coffee.
Right.
We get coffee and we sit at the island in the kitchen and just
bust it up.
Yeah, just bust it up and laugh, make each other laugh. Now, this particular time I wasn't there in the morning.
Right.
Will was there. So Will's the morning entertainment. He don't know that my mom's using him for this entertainment purposes.
He's a hater.
So my mom is like
favorite nephew.
So they drinking coffee. He's going. He's feeling in my shoes.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here because you know Darnell's usually here and he usually makes me laugh in the morning. We usually have this. So later that day, my mom go grip him up and just do the hand pass. You know, take that. That's a little something for yourself.
You know what? She told me. She
a little something for yourself.
They told me, they said, me and your uncle just came. She said, me and your uncle just came into some big money. We already gave Matt Black's sister her half. And look, and this between me and you, don't tell nobody. You know, when they tell you.
He tell you that, right? Yeah.
He said he felt bad about me. He felt bad.
When they bring it in, and like we in her house, she looked both ways like she was crossing the street before she told me. Scared the hell out of me. I said, oh, this is real. She said, you know, I got to say, me and your uncle came to some money. Don't tell nobody. When they say don't tell nobody like that, oh my God, it's official.
But he's such a skeptic.
I'm on everything moving.
Just a detailed person.
Everything.
So when she hand him the money, the first thing he think about is the texture.
The texture.
So he gets the money in his hand. He don't let hers go.
Right.
He like, hold on.
She had a couple bills.
He tell her
it didn't work. I said, that's not it. Come on.
Hold on. He tell her, hold on, don't go nowhere. Let me fill it out. Let me fill it right on out. So he said, hold on, I didn't get a good one from that one. Let me get the other one. This ain't real, auntie.
Come on, try again. I was in there, Ray Charles in the money. I was Ray Charles in the money. No, that's not real. Come again. Give me another one. Nope, that's not it either. Come on, one more try. Let's go again.
She said, I'm trying to do something in family and comedy that's never been done before.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was.
What up, Dred?
Oh, man.
I hated my aunt for about 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds, just quick 30. There y'all have it, man. It's the Valentine in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM, 1032 on the DOT, man. We're rocking and rolling, we're grooving, and we're moving, man. I'm gonna get y'all a little bit of everything, a little R&B, a little soul, a little hip-hop, man. Little samples right now, man. This right here is my man, the godfather of soul himself, man. Y'all know him, the one and only, Mr. James Brown. He getting ready to get up and do his thing. Sometimes you gotta pay back on a couple people, but don't worry about it, it's coming. It's Valentine in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM. We're gonna get you to lunch the only way we know how to. Let's go. Valentine in the Morning Show. Woo! We here right now, man. Heated discussion with the one and only Matt Black, Will Camp, man. We in the building.
Yeah, they got Matt Black in here sweating.
And Kev ain't even my favorite comedian, but I'm not gonna take away. I'm not gonna take away from his stand-up genius. He's a stand-up genius.
So, what you did was you just
He's not even funnier
into. They don't even know what we're talking about right now.
So what happened was while we was on break, I'll tell you what happened. While we was on break, we was talking about Kevin Hart, all right, and talking about basically is he overrated, is he oversaturated? What made Kevin? Was it the movies or the stand-up? Got to a great heated discussion, man. I mean, me personally, I'm a Kev fan. A lot of people don't, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't like him. A lot of comedians, it's crazy, a lot of comedians don't like him, when you're in the game. But I'm a Kev fan, not just based off of his comedic style. I love his comedic style, but just off of his work ethic, how he thinks about the game, how he transitioned himself throughout the game, and how he made himself nationally known and not just locally. Now he's not just he went from being a black star to just a star.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Black star from Soul Plane.
Yeah, exactly. Like when the Soul Plane was a black star. You know what I mean? But like Matt Black was saying, I think
him the star. I want to give him that star.
No, he's a star, man.
I'm talking about from Soul Plane.
No. I mean, he was a hood star. You know what I mean? It was like
he still had a lot of mountains to climb.
That was a hood classic.
Yeah, he had a classic.
Yeah, he had a lot of climbs. And he climbed them on stand-up.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, put it like this: if Soul Plane was an alright movie, to where it was just alright, as opposed to what they claim as to be a horrible bad movie.
Right.
I think because it was such a horrible bad movie, to a certain extent, it got more press and publicity than as if it was a mediocre.
All right, but you say that's because it was his first like national big movie?
No, I said it because a lot of people talked about it, and it was a lot of people punchlines for a lot of
so
things.
How did it help him?
Yes, because
so why did it help him and bad movies don't help other people in his same position?
Negative publicity sells just like positive publicity. Right. You know what I mean? And everybody took a chance to run with it because he still was on that incline. You know what I mean? But he didn't have anything credible to push him. So it was like, okay, boom. We got the movie Soul Plane. We got he had other stars that was bigger than Kevin Hart talking about Soul Plane.
Right.
Yeah, and how bad it was.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely. But my point is, he came out of that.
Yeah.
Normally, something like that would tarnish somebody.
Yeah.
It'll tarnish somebody.
Yeah.
Like you start questioning their decisions and why they did that.
Right.
That was a beginning. It's like Jamie Foxx's Stuck Up or Stick. What's the one he did? Held Up.
Yeah.
Like it's
yes.
beginning of his career.
Right.
All right. It was one of those things that like, all right, don't worry, he still got a lot ahead of him. But when you do this, you have to have something else to fall back on. When Jamie did Held Up, it was that bad. He went on tour.
Yeah, he had no choice but to.
He went on tour. He got himself back in. He did another good one. He did a good movie. He did that football movie.
Yeah, and
he immediately did a tour.
Yep.
To catch him. That stand-up, that tour he did brought him back to Safe Zone where people were like, okay, he's not just a puppet, just taking roles and choosing bull crap. Same thing with Kev. Yeah. Kev did that thing, paid Soul Plane. It was whack. Everybody was talking crazy. He said, you know what? I'm still Kev, the greatest stand-up comedian that y'all gonna see in this generation. I'm gonna go do a tour and I'm gonna go do 80 cities. I'm gonna go over the country.
He wasn't
and I'm
at
gonna
that
change.
time at the Soul Plane.
But you mean the Soul Plane? He did. That's when he came out with the thing. Right after Soul Plane, he did the tour.
He became the big comedy star
after that tour. After a grown little man, Laugh at My Pain. When he did the first lap, that's when he blew up.
Which led him to be able to get to to be able to do the other things and get
That's
those.
all I'm saying.
Okay, to get those other movie roles and stuff like that. To where I mean, that's to be honest with you, that's what it does. Once a comedian hits that stride and he starts doing like real big circuits, you know what I mean? They don't really want to do stand up. People try to make the Hollywood.
Okay.
Vegas.
That's my point.
personal show.
Kev still does stand up.
Yeah, he still.
That's my point. I just gave you all the examples.
Dave
Eddie
Chappelle
Murphy,
does
stop.
too.
Eddie Murphy, stop. Yes,
and,
Dave Chappelle.
and bars with 100 people there.
Yes.
You know?
But my point is, people still there are those. My point is, Kev's strong point, his selling point. I don't care what it is. It's not his movies.
How long did it take Chris Tucker to get back on stage?
It's his stand-up.
How much time did it take Chris Tucker to get back on stage to start the
Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, he had the greatest sitcom in the history. You know, it's arguably the greatest sitcom. However, Jerry Seinfeld, he'll tell you himself right now. Comedians driving in a car with T, and the last tour he did was the greatest thing ever, financially, that he could have done. That he could have done. And you know what they started his show off with? Stand-up. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld started out doing stand-up. One thing, he never abandoned stand-up. And a lot of people, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. My point is, I just was pointing that out with Kev. He's the greatest. He's the greatest stand-up comedian of our time because of his non-abandonment of stand-up. Eddie Murphy will not. If Martin Lawrence abandoned stand-up.
Yeah, he killed him. I mean,
you seen his tour?
Yeah, that's why he went back to hosting.
You see,
and Martin one of my, Martin one of my all time, but he couldn't get back up there and just do live for 30 hours.
Eddie Murphy will never get back on stage because Eddie Murphy's smart. He's smart. He said it.
No, he doesn't have to.
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
It don't matter if he had to. I'm just telling you what propels if he tried to do it. Once you abandon it for so long, you can't do it. It's not his fame. It started him out. And that propelled him.
So you don't have to. You don't have to.
It's not a have to. All right, I'm not saying this is a have to or not have to.
I'm not going to go up there and do our set when all.
So you saying Kev is wasting his time with stand up?
No, I want to finish what I was about to say just now.
So I'm asking you, is you saying Kev is wasting his time when he goes on stand-up tours?
I want to answer that question, but then I'm going to forget what I was about to say.
You talking about have to. It's just irrelevant because I'm not talking about what a person have to do and don't have to do. That's you as a promoter. You think of numbers. Fuck numbers. I'm not even talking about that right now. You're talking about numbers. Did he bleep me?
Afterwards.
All right. Listen, I'm saying
Matt Black in here panicking. He's in here panicking right now.
No, I'm not panicking. I'm just telling you, like you keep on switching over to your promoter mind. I don't care nothing about that.
I'm talking about anything yet.
I know what you're saying.
How? If I'm not saying anything, you
shut up, man. This dude's a nut.
So what I think, I think it was a great. I agree with both of you. Saturday, tomorrow. Come on out, man. Tomorrow, the Douglas Auditorium, 36
That's why I ain't
King Street. Please come out.
The camera on.
These two paws
on. Be right
Matt Black officially wants to put the paws on Will Camp right now, and I hope my aunt is listening because I'm coming to Philadelphia and I want the middle room.
Shout out to Kev, man, from Philly. You know what I mean? We all three of us are from Philly, so
yeah. And I started out with Kev. And, if Kev, if you listen, man, the hell with what they saying. I got a movie script for you. Shout out to Spain. Shout out to Naeem.
That's why. Do y'all see?
Really love you, man. He don't like that.
Thank you. I'm glad you got that. I'm glad y'all was hearing that.
Yeah, I got a great. And guess what?
I got a movie.
And he helped me write the movie. Yes,
and we wrote the script.
We wrote the script together.
And all he talks about now is Kev talking about something. I'm telling you, we go right at Kev. You just go right at Kev. So he ain't trying to promote no stand-up with Kev right now. He's like, Matt, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Ask Matt Black what the movie is based on. Ask him what the movie is based on.
My concept?
No, ask him what the movie, okay.
My concept is
what is your concept of the movie?
What I've been arguing all morning. Stand-up rules.
Thank you. Is that him going back to the basis of where he started?
He don't go back.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
He's never left.
Rudolph Valentino.
Thank you, Rudolph.
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time, besides a stand-up comedy movie, that Kevin Hart has done a movie based on his real background or where he's come from as far as stand-up comedy in the city of Philadelphia? Never.
He did that one. Didn't he do one stand-up movie?
Look, no, come on, brother. I'm trying to put our script out there until me and
I'm just going to tell you, it wasn't that good. Is my point. It was that's why you don't remember it. He did a stand-up movie.
Let's talk about our.
This
script.
one's great.
Let's talk about our script that we had.
I was going to say this script is great.
Kevin Hart, if you listen, hit me up 470-553-2577. Kevin Hart, if you're listening, hit me up 470. You gotta take advantage of all these opportunities.
Oh man, so man, but yeah, again, I'm a fan of his, man. Like I said, his work ethic, way he's crossed over. Like to me, people argue all the time. I said one of his biggest movies to me was the movie he did with Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone. No, it didn't do numbers at all. Some people think it was whack.
Was he a promoter or
He
something?
was a promoter. He was a boxing promoter.
Boxing promoter.
Right?
His
But
office scenes was off the hook.
off the scene was off the hook, right?
He was on the phone.
But the reason it was his biggest movie, it crossed him over.
Right.
Oh.
It crossed him over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people
I
got
cried.
upset about like, oh, he's not. No, he was smart. You in the
terrible-
movie with De
Because he had that
Niro
small
and
role.
Stallone.
Because he had that small
You know what I
role.
mean? And he was acting throughout the
Oh no, that's the boxing movie.
The boxing
He was a
movie.
promoter.
Valentino.
He was the promoter.
Valentino.
Okay.
But it
Valentino.
crossed him over.
When I
Right.
seen the trailer
You know
for
what I
that movie, a little tear trickled down my eye because I agree with you. I said at that moment, this Negro is gonna make it.
He's going back. He
gonna
He
make
had
it.
already though. He had already made it.
He was still he was
That's not the
he was
moral of my
there.
story. The moral of my story
But-
is the tear trickling part. I
I mean,
I'm here crying. I'm setting tears for you, good brother. Hit me up on my email, willscat77@gmail.
but I think that was a genius, man. And the one he just did, you in the movie with Michelle Pfeiffer.
And what's the dude in the wheelchair? He doing?
I forgot his name, but he was another one. Like you
Right.
you two
Right.
two.
It's a rap now.
Yeah.
It's been a rap. It's been
Yeah,
a rap.
but it's like
been a rap. But
you know
it's a
what I mean?
visual
He-
rap.
Like yeah,
It's like it's sitting right in front of your face.
He's Kevin now. He's not just Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
like you
he's
know,
Kev.
that's
He's Kev.
that's Kev.
Yeah,
oh, we
he's
love
Kev.
Kev.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. You're talking about Kev. You know what I mean? Like that's who he is now. You know what I mean?
What's funny is, right, and I'm gonna let him because he's talking about this script and it's gonna be bad. But my thing is, man, when you think of Kev though, overall, and just honestly, when you think of Kevin Hart,
Right.
the first thing comes to your mind
Stand up.
is all right, all right, all right.
Right,
Gonna
right.
get this long,
Yeah.
whatever. And there's a guy who's not even a foul-mouthed dude.
Right.
But he's done uncensored shows, and he had dropped the F-bomb all the way through it. And people will be offended
Right.
if certain level of people did that. But because of who he is and the demeanor, he's non-threatening. He doesn't have a big old entourage. Ain't nobody on narcotics
Right.
and all that. It's a safe bet. So the world embraces him. And you have all the people that say, listen, we can take this guy and put him in front of anybody.
Yep, and that's where it's at, man. So you tuned in, man. It's the Valentino in the Morning Show, man. We having a great time here. This is 11 o'clock. We got one more hour. All right, so I have some great news and some sad news. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there a little bit. Today it's been fun. I've had a great time. I'm all about transitioning and moving to next levels and going on to the next thing. I try not to overstay my welcome too much, but as I've transitioned myself in this life, I've prided myself on just whatever God is telling me to do, that's what I do. Whether it's popular or unpopular, that's the move that I make. So, with that being said, today is the final show of the Valentino in the Morning Show. I'm ending it today. I had a great run here, Rochester. No, it's not my last show on the radio. These two are at it again. But I'm transitioning to something different. I've had an opportunity to present itself, and I'm going to take it. I can't give y'all too much about it, but you will hear me back on the radio. You're just going to hear me in a different form, a different sense. Yeah, man, I've had a great time. I want to thank WXIR. I want to thank 100.9 FM. Thank all my listeners, all my Facebook followers, and my live audiences. I just thank y'all so much for supporting me and loving me through this year, man. It's been a great run at Valentino in the Morning Show, man. But don't be sad because, again, whenever God, I'm not going to say closes the door. Sometimes he just opens up a different opportunity. So sometimes you got to shut the window to walk through the door. All right? So it was a great view. Saw the window. It was a great view. But now it's time to transition and walk through the door. And so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the next opportunity. I can't really get into details. But Rochester, stay tuned. It's something great, something unique, something that y'all have been wanting, something that y'all have been yearning for. And thankfully through God, you listen, man, it's going to happen. So I'm excited about the next transition, man. So I love y'all. I thank y'all. We're going to get into some more music on this side. We got one more hour. Again, tomorrow. March 30th, Douglas Auditorium, man. 36 King Street. The official Kings of Clean Comedy Tour is coming to Rochester, y'all. So y'all come on out, man. Y'all can get y'all tickets. Y'all can inbox me or y'all go to Eventbrite. www.officialkingsofcleanrock.eventbrite.comedy. You know what I mean? Yeah, so get y'all tickets, man. It's going to be great. I'm excited about it, man. We're going to have a great time, man. So we're transitioning. I got to give y'all a little bit of something, man. I'm going to take y'all back right now. When y'all first heard this beat drop, a lot of y'all thought it was Rakim Microphone Fiend. But no, this is where he got it from. Average Right Band right here, baby. Let's go. Schoolboy Crush. Valentino in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM. Let's go. We back. That was my bro right there. Akeem, man, soul vibes, man. Told y'all I got a little bit of that Jackie Wilson, James Brown type flavor right there, man. So shout out to you, King, doing your thing, man. It's WXIR 100.9 FM. 100.9 FM WXIR, man, number one independent radio station in the land, and you're now locked into the Valentino in the Morning Show, number one midday morning show in the land, man. I thank y'all again so much for being a part of it and joining in, man. Man, got the boys in the building, man. Tomorrow it's going down March 30th. 2 shows, 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Get your tickets, man. Kings of Clean Comedy, ROC.eventbrite.com.
You got a Cash App too?
We do have a Cash App. You want a Cash App for the tickets? I will send you a digital ticket, your Cash App with your email address. The Cash App is $O Kings of Clean. $O Kings of Clean. You can Cash App. If you don't want to play that Eventbrite fee, you know how they charge y'all. I'm not taking a hit. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Sorry. It's not happening. Not on my watch.
Or if they just want to, a Cash App just made, I'm fine with that. I take $1 at a time. That's fine. I did that one time. I Cash App 100 people $1 at a time and froze up my phone. I don't know what happened. I never do that again. 2 days. My phone was frozen for 2 days.
Oh man! So we here. I got Matt Black in the building, Will Camp in the building, man. It's going down, man. Yep. Some great things. Listen, man, got a couple great things coming up, man. The BMAs is coming up, man. Listen, y'all can still. No, nominations are closed. I think I was in there for Entertainment of the Year, so we'll see what happens with that, man. I'm excited about that. So shout out to the Myers twins, and here we go. That's the Myers twins putting that together, man. The BMAs. A couple weeks ago, man, the Mayor's Ball was awesome, man. I had a great time down at the Mayor's Ball, man. So that was great. Shout out to our Mayor, Lovely Warren. Put together a great night. Me and Queen Blue was down there. DJ Andre was in the building. You know what I mean? He was down there doing what he did. He's in the building right now. What's going on, bro?
All right. How y'all doing this morning?
You know what I mean? I got the whole squad in here. He is DJing tomorrow's show, man.
Really?
Let people know. Let people know who you are, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they know you.
Yes. Andre Agnew, I'm in the building, man. We over here. We getting it ready for this weekend event. It's a fundraiser, so you make sure you come. Show your support. We must show our support and give back to our people, to our communities, to good causes, charities, etc. And I'm Andre. Andre, known as Andre Agnew, Andre the Barber, community activist.
Yes.
Making sure I play my part and do my duty within my community. And spread peace, love, and knowledge. And that's what we do. And we're gonna continue to cycle and keep the energy going.
I know that's right.
And we're here, man. So make sure y'all check out the event. Valentino's gonna plug y'all in and let y'all know all of the details. But it's going down. Believe it's going down, and make sure y'all come out and support. Thank you.
There you go, man. My man DJ Andre Agnew does a little bit of everything, man.
I know he gotta go get
Everything but DJ. I don't even hear nothing about DJ Andre.
Hey, I'm sometimes I Uber on Wednesdays too. Sometimes you catch me
I'm in the red, black, and green Uber. Peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be DJing a party, but you can call me Andre.
Yeah, it's the man right here, though. Y'all know him from Rochester, man. He does his thing, man. He actually, I met Andre I knew of him. My fiance Blue speaks very highly of you, bro. And we officially met at the Joyce Smith, was Joyce Sims, right?
Joyce Sims,
Yeah, we DJ'd the Joyce Sims show. Yeah. I was hosting that.
Can I plug my shop?
Please, go. Please,
I'm a barber and owner of Andre's Barbershop, 881 Portland Ave. You know, we do the haircuts and all that good stuff. We do appointments, walk-ins, but also it's a place for the community. We do community events, tutoring, mentoring, chess, checkers, credit training, even for the youth. If you can talk, you can learn about this credit.
Wow.
So we have a movement, you know, we putting this energy together, and we keeping everybody real focused and giving everybody a head start and an advantage, you know, where we need to be, you know, and we're building what we call generational wealth and, you know, also financial freedom. And, you know, you might as well make it the best, you know, life is short. So these are the things we do. 881 Portland Avenue, Andre's Barbershop.
I know that's right, man. You got to respect somebody with all them 20. So basically, what you're saying is you used to be a dope dealer back in the day, and you was one of the smartest. You save your money and invest it into barbershop, DJ equipment, and political activist things. All right, with you, I'm proud of you, man. I like that, man.
Hey, man, I've been in the barbershop since I was 15 years old. My uncle had a barbershop, man, over here Hudson Avenue, Bartow. Rest in peace, God bless. You know, it's a family tradition, legacy, he passed it on, and you know, I grasped it and I kept going, and I'm still continuing with the vision, and I still, you know, own a barbershop. Thankfully, business can be hard.
I can see Luke Cage hanging out in your barbershop.
Bring it, yes.
Luke Cage. He probably hang right out.
They canceled Luke Cage, didn't they?
We just waiting for the next season. He was too woke. Can't have such a woke. They made him too woke.
We were supporting that too.
I love Luke Cage.
I love Luke Cage.
I was locking
He
him
was an
in.
activist.
We're trying to get him down there.
Really?
I think we can get him down there. You know,
At your barbershop?
we can.
Yeah,
I'm
dope,
sure
man.
with the help of you, brother, I'm sure we can get him down.
Yeah, man.
To do what?
Luke Cage. Just to sit in a chair or be a barber.
that'd be dope.
You know,
Have people come through, sign, have them talk to the youth or something like that.
Some youth.
About everybody is a superhero in your community. You just don't tap into what your greatness is and what your power is, and once you do that, you can help the community. You can give back. Everybody in that movie, in that TV show, didn't have powers, but everybody at some point that was around him touched and helped the community.
Yeah, we all got to play a part because, you know, surroundings, influence, things we show these youth, we have to be so careful, you know, the power that we have and the influence that we have. I mean, it's so powerful, we might not know it, but man, we got to do this, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, man,
I'm off. I think we should just take the whole Rudolph Valentino morning show to the barbershop with Luke. Did he put on Luke Cage, right? This is our opening. This is something to do. So now speaking of statistics, yes.
I'm still gonna trip.
Got a New York feel to it. You know, we in Rochester, the Bronx.
I don't want to switch it up.
So
We
what's
got
up?
We got a dope dealer for a boss.
He doesn't do that anymore.
My bad.
He gives back.
And then because Luke Cage thinks about ridding the streets of crime and drugs and stuff like that. And
But he also teamed up with the bad guy in order to get rid of the worst bad guy. Worst bad guy. That's cool. I've been to community college. I know the words. Okay. Don't try to play me on national radio. We're not national.
I'm not even allowed to use plethora in my house because of you. Okay?
Yo, plethora is the.
That's your listen to me. Every time I do it, like I don't do it often, but when it needs to
do it and you do this?
right? And Blue, she looks at me and said, "Don't use my brother's man word. It's Matt's word. Why are you using his word?" And be dead serious about it.
I'm trying to tell you. And
I want to say something.
We're on a tangent right now.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We just go off on tangents and we come back. But I put this on because I want to talk about barbershops, man. Like, barbershops were very impactful in my life. You know what I mean? And a lot of barbershops ain't like they used to be. You know what I mean? Like, they were very impactful because you go to the barbershop, man, you get so much wisdom and knowledge. I would go there as a young boy, Mama dropped me off. You know what I mean? You sweeping up around there.
Get that
But
number
you had your
5.
own head.
That's
Your
what
own head.
you just asked for the number.
You just point to the picture.
Yeah, the picture.
The
Yeah.
number. Oh yeah.
Honestly, man, you had the ball back in the day. You didn't have to tell them. You just
Your
dropped them
mom-
off.
sometimes your mom had already told them.
Already told them what it is. You try to get me to switch it up. You try to go in there and switch it up on them.
What they was called, they weren't called Caesars.
I ain't like the perverted barbers that always want to put their scrotum sack on your elbow while they're trying to shape you up.
Well, you know that armrest is not for your arm. That's for the barber's balls, man. That's
That's for his private
See
part.
how fast he acknowleded that? So yeah.
He's a barber.
I would like to start to put
And don't get no tall barber, because them joints gonna be on your shoulder.
I would like to start the
You ever
petition
have
right
one
there
of
and
your
beat the barbers right there. I've been touched by a couple barbers.
Listen, y'all wanna go ahead and bring out a surviving something. I know there's a lot of barbers out there that y'all done survive. Look, Mr. White,
Surviving barbers.
Mr. White, when we used to go there, let me tell you what he used to do. He'd molest you for about 15 minutes. And that was just a prep. Putting the thing on, brushing you off, combing your hair. Seriously, combing you out. And then by the time he finished doing that, and he got the thing. Remember the phones with the thing right there? So go up to your thing. He's on the phone and he's working you, right?
Right.
I don't care what part. He could be right at the end where he just got to shake your back up.
Right.
12 o'clock come, he stops. He hooks that phone on the thing. He goes over there, opens up this refrigerator, gives you one of them juices. He give you a juice.
Right.
And he goes in this paper bag and pulls out one of the biggest cold cut sandwiches in the history, like a Dagwood. And he sits there and you can smell it.
Extra
Corn, beef, extra turkey,
Get your corn beef
all that. And he sits there for a half hour and eats his food. When he done, now he has to wash up.
Right.
He's prep. Everything is staying. Listen, Mr. White was there for about 30 years. And messing people's heads up. If you went there, because when the era came in with
like top
yeah, when you go in there with the extra stuff, like this brother want a hook part, cameraman over here want a hook part.
Right.
Give me that half moon. You know, you go in there,
Yeah.
he be like this, which one? Up there. Don't tell me nothing. You gotta point to one of them. If it wasn't nothing on that wall,
One of them even do it.
yo, we grind people up. You know, people still go there when we was young, our homies, and they'd go in there and come out. His hairline thing start going crooked. Chopping. I'm telling you, boy, we should come up against them. Like, people used to put and you know, older dudes, they sack is a little long. They sack is stretched out. So it ain't that they on me. Them joints is doing this. That's the
It's called the Dangleberry.
Dangleberries on my name. He hit on my shoulder. I think he tapping me. I'm like, huh? You got his brother hit you till you move. Go ahead, turn around. His sack would tap me. I'd be like, all right, man.
And that was their thing. They molest you for 45 minutes and give you a tap. You decide to leave. Yeah, that black you's officially a sucker.
Mr. White was terrible.
Gonna let Mr. What's your name, Mr. What?
Mr. White.
Gonna let Mr. White touch all on you.
His name was Deets. His last name is White, but we call him Deets. Going down to Deets.
Mr. White, Mr.
Something White. Something
like
Deets,
lunch meat.
something white, but it was deep. They
Yeah,
look down Deets. I'm like, look at Deets.
Give y'all too much information.
Going down tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all come on out, man. Y'all want to see these fools in action, man. Listen, y'all think this is something? Y'all think this is funny? Come on out, man, and see them, man. Matt Black.
Two shows, right?
2 shows, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So you got plenty of time, man. A lot of great things.
Yeah, Sonya Kittles.
My sister, ladies. So yeah, all the ladies that's going to my sister, Tanisha Johnson's event, tomorrow morning. If you're going to that event, then you get a discount. You bring the ticket to the comedy show and you get a discount on entry fee. So, that's definitely an event. Shout out to the Johnsons, Corey Johnson, Tanisha Johnson. They're doing great things. Women empowerment event. So, any of the sisters going out there, if you have a ticket, bring your ticket with you and you'll get a discount at the door. For the comedy show tomorrow. So we partnered up with a lot of different things. Also, shout out to DJ Big Reg. Everybody know him, man. DJ Big Reg, man. He hit me up a couple days ago. So the after party, man, the meet and greet with these two comics and everything will be at the Mink Lounge later on that night. So y'all come on out, man. See the meet and greet. You know what I mean? Will Kent, Matt Black, man, Mink Lounge, he hit me up, man. So y'all come on out, take some pictures, see them, talk to them, man. And it's only it's a special discount. If you came to the comedy show and you're going to the after party, break your ticket from the comedy show to the Mink Lounge, and they give you a special discount on the entry fee for that too. So a lot of moving parts with this. A lot of people have reached out, man, and connected to me with this, man, so it's a great thing, man. We're going to get into some more music, man, and then come back and finish up the show, man. It's the Valentino in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM, 1134 on the DOT. We're going to get you to lunch the best way we know how to, man. I'll holler at y'all. Let's go. We back. It's the Valentino in the Morning Show, WXIR 100.9 FM. We are in the building. We almost got y'all to lunch, y'all. It's 11:50 right now on the DOT. Yes, it is, man. Listen, man, it's going down tomorrow. 2 shows, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Got the man Black in the building. Got my man Will Kemp in the building. We got
All right.
Comedian of the Year, Rock Comedian of the Year, Joel James will be in the building. I got 2 guest spots for the 6 o'clock show, man. Shout out to my man Kevin Martin will be in the building. Opening us for the 6 o'clock show, 9 o'clock show. My man Dave Reach will be in the building. You know what I mean? So we just always giving back, always bringing in the locals, showing love. That's what we do. Rochester always showed me love since I've been here, so I got to show the love back, man. Shout out to everybody that's always rocking with us, always been rocking with me, the Valentino in the Morning Show. All my faithful listeners, man, I thank y'all so much. You understand how much I truly appreciate y'all, love y'all from all over the world, man. Shout out to my listeners and followers in Canada, Alabama, LA, Arkansas, Philly, of course, Jersey, Delaware, and New York. I give all types of love, man. Cali, I mean, it's just every time I come on here, man, y'all from all over, y'all do nothing but show love, man. Buffalo, Syracuse, man, y'all just do nothing but show me love, man. So I truly appreciate y'all and thank y'all for making this year a great year, man. Thank you everyone that's made the Valentino in the Morning Show great, man. All the guests that I've had, I mean, from Cole, from Martin Overton, Willie the Champ, Willie Monroe, middleweight champ, man, himself, Quentin Galls, NFL player, man, and all the locals, man, from Fatima Reed, Robin Will, Melanie Funches, you know what I mean, my barber, Devin Reynolds, man, just all the great people, man, have come and showed love and support on this show, man. Shout out to DJ City, man, who was rocking with me from the start, man, and, you know what I mean, much love to him, man. My man, DJ Cuts, who stepped in a couple times and rocked out with me. So just show love, man. I just truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. And, of course, my Queen Blue, y'all know her, Miss Brown, Miss Blue. Thank you so much, babe, for pushing me. You know what I mean? It's just showing love. All the shows that's on here, man, that's showing nothing but love, man. Rocky B, Tingle B Tuesday, Grand Tone, Sean P, man. Like, I love your R&B. Just all the shows, man. Battle of the Sports Agents. What's going on, man? Like, I can't name them all, man. There's just so many here on WXIR. Remember when I first came on this show, we had about 2 or 3 live shows. Now you got live shows all day. You know what I mean? Every day. So, man, I just love the growth, and I'm glad I was a part of it, man. Chris G's, what's up, man? Matt Wilson, man. Tony Rochester, man. Like, all y'all, man, have been intricate parts, man, of my growth and my success here on the radio show, man. And, of course, much love to Rashida, the program director, man. John, man. Rajesh, man. Like, it's just so many parts. You know what I mean? Carvin, thank you so much for this opportunity, man. You know what I mean? Rick Osborne, man. So just thank y'all, man. If I forgot you, please charge it to my hand, not my heart. Y'all know I love each and every one of y'all. Miss Carol, you know, advertising and marketing, love you so much, man. But like I said, it's not the end. It's the beginning, man. You know, some things, and when the window shut, the door open. So I'm getting ready to move forward, man. And I thank y'all so much, man. Listen, man, this Saturday, tomorrow, this show, man, you know it's Comedy for Cause, man. You know it's all about giving back and the fundraiser. Mental Health Association, man. Mental health is serious. It's serious, man. I know personally when we're in this comedy game, man, like the stuff that you go through and the highs and lows, the happy, the sad parts, and you gotta bottle it all up and then still get on stage, man, and make people enjoy themselves. It takes a lot of mental toughness, man, and you go through a lot of stuff in life because you have a responsibility to make people forget about their responsibilities while still dealing with your responsibilities. So, man, like, you know, that's a hard thing to do, but we do it. So mental health, man, is a big part of my life, man. And then, like I said, Rock the Peace, man. This Lady Serena Khan lost her son to gun violence, man. And we all know somebody who lost something to gun violence, so we want to stop it, man, and we want it's a great cause, man. So I want to thank my guest, man, Matt Black, for stopping in, bro. Appreciate you so much, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
You know what I mean? And, man, of course, Will, Funny Man Camp, man. Thank you so much,
happy to
man,
be here, man.
for being a part of it, bro. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to stay locked in right here, WXIR, man. Tomorrow, get y'all tickets. Stop playing, man. Come on out. We're going to pack the house. You know what I mean? I got Ashford Films in the building. Yeah, I got to shout out my man doing this thing. He's going to be there recording everything, man. Man, so it's just going to be great. Again, the Dunwoody dancers will be there. I have great vendors, man. We got great food, great supplies, man. It's just going to be an awesome show. The first comedy show at the Douglas Auditorium, the new Douglas Auditorium. So we breaking it open right now, baby. They reopened it up. Y'all know it as the Frederick Douglass Resource Center. It's now called the Douglas Auditorium, and we are honored to be the first live show there. So we're breaking the Douglas Auditorium in, man, and that's what we do, man. Impact over impress is what we all about, man. Y'all know the mantra is real simple, man. I stopped asking God for miracles a long time ago, and asked Him to put me in a position to be a miracle for somebody else, man. So we out there, we're going to be a miracle, and that's what's going to happen, man. So I thank y'all again for rocking with me. Stay tuned. I got something great coming. Something that Rochester's been asking for, something y'all been wanting, and we're getting ready to give it to you, man. So I'm not leaving the radio, I'm just leaving this show, man. And gotta just pass the torch and let stuff transfer on, man. It's my job to just set up shop, and then I move on to the next thing, man, because that's what we do. So I love y'all so much. And I'm going to dedicate my last song on the Valentino in the Morning Show, of course, to the woman that I came here for. Traveled 322 miles from Philadelphia because I fell in love with this woman. She's not my fiance. So people would ask me, who do you love? Everybody always know I love Bill. Shout out to them. Shout out to my YC, Kaishon, my boys, Tino, Ryan, man. My heart and soul, my 6 reasons why I do what I do. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Official Kings of Clean comedy tour. Y'all better get y'all tickets now. It's getting ready to go down. See y'all when I see you. Peace.